Welcome friends once again to the session 3 on frequency domain analysis, that is module 4 of control engineering for 7th semester. Let us further understand the polar plot with some few examples. Let us take another example. Sketch the polar plot for the following transfer function, that is g of s into h of s 10 divided by s minus 1. So here note down the given transfer function, that is solution part carefully, that is g of s into h of s equals to 10 divided by s minus 1. So here once again, as usual procedure to identify the system, type number and order number. So here once again, in case of type number is 0, as there is no independent s term in the denominator, and order number it is 1, as the power of s term in the denominator is 1. The highest polynomial of s in the denominator is 1, hence the order number is 1. So once again, step number s, next, that is adjust to 1 plus st form if necessary and replace s by j omega in the above transfer function. Once again replace s by j omega, the open loop transfer function becomes g of j omega h of j omega, that is equal to 10 plus 0 j omega, because in the numerator term only the constant term is there, that is only 10. So here we have to write 10 to s1 plus st form, that is 10 plus 0 j omega, and whole divided by s, we have to adjust to 1 plus st form, that is s minus 1 is given, so minus 1 plus j omega. Okay. So here the magnitude ratio is given by this equation, that is real square of numerator imaginary square of numerator to the power 1 by 2 whole divided by real square of denominator plus imaginary square of denominator to the power 1 by 2. Now substitute the values here, real part that is 10 in the numerator, imaginary part that is 0 to the power 1 by 2 whole divided by minus 1 whole square plus omega whole square to the power 1 by 2. So finally the magnitude ratio will become 10 divided by 1 plus omega square to the power 1 by 2. Call this equation number as 1. Similarly, find the phase angle, that is s 5 omega, that is equal to tan inverse of imaginary by real of minus of numerator minus tan inverse of imaginary by real of denominator. Similarly, substitute the values from the transfer function. Tan inverse of imaginary part is 0 in the numerator and real part is 10 in the numerator, 0 by 10. So once again minus tan inverse of, that is imaginary part is omega and real part is minus 1. So here tan inverse of 0 by anything, that is 0. So here because of the minus 1, tan inverse of omega by minus 1, you should change the function, that is minus as it is 180 minus tan inverse of omega. Okay, 180 minus tan inverse of omega. So finally the phase angle is minus 180 plus tan inverse of omega. Call equation number 2. And put the limiting values of omega as 0 and infinity separately. As omega tends to 0, the magnitude ratio becomes 10 and the 5 omega becomes 180 minus tan inverse of is 0, that is tan inverse of 0 is 0. So finally it is minus 180 degree. So magnitude ratio is 10 and what is that? The phase angle is minus 180 degree. Similarly, when omega tends to infinity, the m omega becomes 10 by infinity, some number by infinity, very large, that is equal to once again 0, that is not shown here. that is 10 by infinity. Similarly, the phase shift or phase angle 180 plus tan inverse of infinity, that is tan inverse of infinity is 90. So minus 180 plus 90, that is minus 90. So in between 0 and infinity, substitute the value of omega as 1. So once again, the corresponding m omega, that is 10 divided by 2 to the power of 1 by 2 omega, that is 180. So tan inverse of 1 is 45. So 180 plus 45, that is minus 135. So here, in case of equation 1 and equation 2, substitute the limiting value of omega as 0 first time and omega as substitute the omega as 0, then find out m omega and phi omega, then substitute the omega as infinity, then find out m omega and phi omega. So once again, in between 0 and infinity, we have substituted omega as what is that? Omega as 1. That is omega 1 equal to 10 divided by 1 plus 1 to root 2. M omega is, you see here, that is 10 equal to 10 by root 2, and phi omega is 135. That is omega equal to 1. Tan inverse of 1 is 45 minus 180 plus 45, that is minus 135. Okay, we have some 3 points, magnitude ratio and phase angle at 3 different points. So by taking the suitable scale, locate these points using polar coordinates system and draw a smooth curve passing through all these points and obtain the required polar plot. Let us see. This is the polar plot for this example. So here, the very first one, what is that one? Is omega tends to 0, m omega is 10 and phi omega is minus 180. So hence here the curve is between minus 90 to minus 180. That is quadrant number 1 to 3rd quadrant. So as we see, the angles that are shown, negative angles are minus 90, minus 180, minus 270 and 0 like that. So hence the starting point is, as omega tends to 0, m omega is 10 unit, at a unit 10 unit, that this point. As omega tends to infinity, omega tends to first 0, that is m omega is 10 and phi omega is minus 180 degree. So as omega tends to infinity, m omega is 0 this point, and what about phi omega? That is minus 90. So between minus 90 to minus 180. So in between one more term, as omega equal to 1, that is this 10 by root 2. This is 10 by root 2 at a degree of minus 135. That is clockwise direction. You have to take minus 135 clockwise direction. That is the 3rd point to get the 3rd point. So with these 3 points, first point is this one. As omega tends to 0, m omega is 10, phi omega is 180 degree. As omega tends to infinity, m omega is 0, and phi omega is minus 90. The 3rd point, as omega tends to 1, m omega is 10 by root 2 and phi omega is minus 135. So with these 3 points, 1, 2 and 3, draw a smooth curve. That smooth curve, and the radius is how much? That is 5. Radius is 5 because this unit is 10 units, half of that is 5. With the center point, draw a smooth curve that represents the polar plot for this example. Okay, let us study one more example. That is example number 4. Sketch the polar plot for the following transfer function. Sketch the polar plot for the following transfer function. That is g of s into h of s equal to 1 plus s by s. So this term in numerator it is taken 1 plus s. but in the denominator a constant s star is there. Let us to the solution. Given data, the transfer function, write down the carefully, which is given by g of s into h of s, that is equal to 1 plus s whole divided by s. So here once again identify the system type number and order number. Already we have discussed about this one, why type number, order number required. So in this example, so far we have seen the type number is 0, but in this term the type number is 1. Why it is 1? The s term in the denominator is power is 1, that is independent s term. This power is 1, hence type number is 1. And the order number, it is 1 because the power of s term in the denominator, highest power is 1. So both type number, order number is 1. So because of this type number, order number, it will determines the shape of the polar plot. So once again adjust to the 1 plus st form if necessary. So in the numerator is 1 plus s, no need to adjust, but in the denominator s is there, so that we have to adjust. That is s0 plus s, like that. Then replace s by j omega in the above transfer function, and if necessary adjust to 1 plus st form. So here, that is after replacing s by j omega, the transfer function will becomes g of j omega into h of j omega, that is equal to 1 plus j omega whole divided by 0 plus j omega. So here the magnitude ratio is given by m omega equals to real square of numerator plus imaginary square of numerator to the power of 1 by 2 whole divided by real square of denominator plus imaginary square of denominator to the power 1 by 2. So here m omega equal to, once again, see the terms in the numerator and denominator separately, real parts as well as imaginary part, and substitute, you will get the magnitude ratio. Okay, so here that is 1 square plus omega square divided by to the power 1 by 2 whole divided by 0 square omega square to the power 1 by 2. So finally 1 plus omega square to the power 1 by 2 divided by just omega, because 0 square is nothing but 0, plus omega square to the power 1 by 2 means only omega. Call this equation number as 1, that is for magnitude ratio. And phase angle is given by, once again, that is phi omega equal to tan inverse of imaginary by real of numerator minus tan inverse of imaginary by real of denominator. So substitute these values from the transfer function. So phi omega equal to tan inverse of omega by 1 minus tan inverse of omega by 0. So here tan inverse of omega by 1 is omega, minus tan inverse of anything by 0 is infinity, that is minus 90. This you call equation number 2. So once again putting the limiting values of, what is that one, omega, that is omega equal to 0, m omega is infinity, and phi omega is minus 90. You just see here in case of this equation, is omega equal to 0, 1 plus 0, 1 square by 0, that is m omega is, that is 1 by 0 is infinity, that is 1 by 0 is infinity. Yes, once again phi omega is minus 90, as omega tends to infinity, m omega is omega by omega, that is 1, and phi omega is tan inverse of omega is 90, and minus 90, that is 0. So once again substitute the third point, that is omega tends to 1 to get the in between point. So here m omega equal to the magnitude ratio as omega tends to 1, that is root 2, that is 1.414, and phi omega equal to minus 45 degree. So by these three limiting terms, this is the starting point as omega tends to 0, this is omega tends to infinity and omega tends to 1 for all the three cases, m omega in phi omega, this is m omega in phi omega, similarly for this m omega is phi omega. So by taking the suitable scale, yes, locate all these points using polar coordinates and draw the smooth curve passing through all these points to obtain the polar plot. Okay, let us see. And here you just see the shape of the curve, polar plot curve for this transfer function, because the type number is 1, order number is 1. So far type number is 0, order number is 1. So we will get a semicircle, but here it's not a semicircle, because it starts from the 0 degree line and ending towards the minus 90 degree line. So here, as omega tends to 0, that is the first coordinate, omega tends to 0, m omega is 1 unit, and omega tends to infinity, m omega is minus 90. So at minus 90, the root locus ends at infinity. As omega tends to 0, m omega is 1. So in between, once again, as omega tends to 1, m omega is root 2, that is 1.414, and angle is minus 45 degree. Okay, by taking all these points, first point, second point, and third point. So like that, n number of points you can get in between the first and last point. This is 145 degree line. Similarly, this is another curve to get the smooth curve of polar plot. Starts here, ends at infinity. That is with respect to minus 90 degree line. So at theta equal to 0, m omega is 1. Theta equal to minus 90, m omega is infinity. So in between, theta is 45 degree, m omega is root 2. So like that, any number of points you can get it here, but these three points are sufficient to have the polar plot. So once again, let us review these two examples. See here, so in case of the example 3, the transfer function is g of s into h of s 10 divided by s minus 1. Here the type number is 0, order number is 1. We see the curve here, this one, it is semicircle, and the starting point, that is 180 degree, m omega, and phi omega is 180 degree, m omega is 10, and m omega is 0, and the phi omega is minus 90 degree, and third point is m omega is 10 by root 2, that is at minus 135 phi omega. These 3 points you can have the curve. But you see in another example, that is this here. So in case of this transfer function, 1 plus s by s, the type number is 1, order number is also 1. So type number, order number both are same. How the curve looks like? See here, starting from theta equal to 0, that is m omega is 1 unit, and theta equal to minus 90, m omega is infinity. It will end at infinity. So in between these 2 points, we are having one more point, that is minus 45 degree, that is phi angle, and the m omega magnitude ratio is root 2, that is 1.414. See how the curve looks like. So you know already we are representing the negative angle in the clockwise direction. This is 0 degree, this is minus 90 degree, minus 180 degree, and minus 270 degree, and this is minus 360 degree. Both 0 and minus 360 degree are the same coordinates. Okay. So here what we can understand from the polar plot, that is frequency domain analysis. So limiting value of, what is that one? Omega plays very important role. So basically we can substitute the value of omega, 0 and infinity. Those are the 2 endpoints. In between, try to substitute one more point, because you will get the curve smooth because of 3 points. It is very easy to draw the curve for 3 points instead of 2 points. In both the example we have seen, the curve. Yes, 3 points here, 1 point, 2 point, and this is third point here at infinity. So one more number of yes points you can get it, but not required. That will consume more time. 3 points is sufficient to draw the polar plot. Okay, with this once again I conclude my session.